Hello you guys, my name is Klismann Medrano and today is 3/15/19, March 14th on a Thursday, and today I'll be telling for Bio 225, and this is the lab exercise, the antiseptic technique and cultural microbes. So I want to begin. There's a few things you're going to need. You need the loop, and I'll show you right now. You need a bench solution, or what I said, a bench cleaner to sterilize this. You also need a Bunsen burner, but we don't have that, so we're going to utilize my stove, which I already sterilized it. You also need a Sharpie, and I want to get straight into it, you guys. So, and the reason why you need a Sharpie, you need two labels, and I actually one has the E. coli in it, and the one is the sterilized one, and it's actually properly closed, and you need to label it. The few things what you're going to do to label it, you want to put the initials, the name, the class, or the what is it, like if it's E. coli, go ahead and label it. And where do you label it? You want to label it on the back of it. You don't label it on the top, or you label it on the side as well. You can either put the initials, the time, like my initials KM, so your middle name, your first name, and your last as well. Okay, so that's why I have the marker. The reason why I already labeled it, because it makes time management go a little bit faster. So I kind of want to disinfect this first of all. Okay, so we're gonna disinfect this first because we already didn't disinfect this one, but I did disinfect this one. So I'm going to use a tissue and the bench. Okay, you got to clean it. Okay. And I put a trash can right next to me just so it can be convenient for me to just discard right away, and I don't need to be walking around anywhere. So the second now that I did, you want to turn on the stove, or if you had a Bunsen burner, go ahead and utilize that. You want to turn it high where you can see the apex of the flames. You can really assess with that. So now that you have that, and now I can put my labels here, which they're already labeled, and put it in the sterilized area. Put it in the middle because that's the most. You want to get the loop, and I'll show you what I meant by loop. It's just literally with the loop on it. If you guys can see it, has a little loop on it. Okay, so you want to use the streak plate technique. Okay, I want to show you what a streak plate technique is. Sorry about that. And what the streak plate technique is, you guys, is I want to show you guys it. I made a diagram of it. It's a circle of it, obviously, of the loop, and you want to get 4 striations because that's how you're gonna put the microorganisms on it. Okay, because remember, you want to get the individual one of it, so you can colonize it. So there you go. Okay, so that's the streak plate technique. I hope this assists you guys. I named it 1, 2, 3, and 4 to make it a little bit easier. Okay, you want 4 striations of it. All right, so let's get straight into it. You need to sterilize this. If you pull it out, you can it's still just considered unsterile, so you want to sterilize it. And way to sterilize it, you want to put it in the flames of the apex of it, or go ahead and put it in the middle of the flames until it gets orange. Once it's orange, it's actually killed all the microorganisms of it, and you want to let it cool down for about 15 seconds. Okay, about 15 to 10 seconds. One way also as well to figure out if it's cool or not. On the sterile one, you want to go ahead and press it on the middle. It will make it will make like a crease of it. That's one way to figure out if it's done. Okay. See, so it's okay. So now that it's sterile, what you want to do with the E. coli of it, you want to just go ahead and grab some of it. You guys can see it, right? Okay. And you want to then you want to open this, and you want to do 4 striations. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now that's done. Okay, now the second step, you guys, you got to put this back into the fire. into the apex of the fire until it gets orange. Once it's orange, it's sterile again. So let it. It's about 7-10 seconds for it to get orange again. And if you're putting it in the solution or in the E. coli, you would put even, I call this the tail of it, also inside of it, okay, to sterilize it as well. And I will show you like this. You put all of it in it. Just kind of really go inside real quick, okay. I'm gonna give it another 10 to 15 seconds to let it cool down. Once that it's good, you want to turn this, because I use this part, so I don't want to utilize it again, right? So we're going to turn it. We're going to turn this as well, because I don't want to use a part that I already used as well from my contamination. So we're going to just kind of striation, okay? Second, on my first one, the number one, I kind of did squiggly lines, so that is actually what I'm going to do. Alright? Third, okay, we're going to do it 4 times until it's orange, because once it's orange, it's saying that basically that it is sterile, that the microorganisms have been killed off. Just like when we wash our hands with warm water, we will wash it to kill the bacteria. Okay, and I washed my hands in the beginning of this already, and I'm going to wash it again after. So before and after, and I'm going to clean this before and after as well, in case any microorganisms fell or just anything, just to make sure to be played on the safe side, okay? And now that we're done with that, we're going to turn this, rotate this one more time, or third time, okay? And we're going to rotate this as well, okay? And we're going to do 4 striations again. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, close that. One last time, you guys. Till it's orange. Alright. Okay, it was orange. Kind of give it about 15 seconds to let it cool down. So I'm gonna let it cool down. Okay, and I'm gonna turn this for the last time. Basically, I'm turning it 4 sides. Okay, rotating it 4 times. So 1. Oh wait. Okay, we're gonna. That was sterile and this was sterile, so it's okay. Sterile and sterile. So 1. Okay. Sterile and sterile is sterile. So I'm gonna go 1. 4. Okay, that was 4 times, and then 5th time, just to make sure that it's sterile and there's no microorganisms. And if you dipped it in the solution, when you dip it in the solution, you guys, you cannot dip it again to get more of the organisms or whatever. You cannot do that. Just dip it 1 time in there, and that'd be all. Okay, and then you want to make sure that if you were dipping it, you clean the tail of it. Okay. Real quick, I'm going to give it 15 seconds to kind of cool down. I don't need this to turn on anymore, so I'm going to turn it off. I believe it's cooled down, so I'm going to place this in this just to kind of make sure that it's okay. Okay, for now. I always put it in here and cover it to make sure that it's closed well. Now that this is done, I kind of wanted to show you guys it. Sometimes you are able to see it as well on it. I hope you guys are able to see that with the light. And you can for sure can see the E. coli on this. Okay, so after that, you guys will put a rubber band over this and put this in the proper placement as well. So now that this is done with, I'm gonna put this right here, and I'm gonna put this in the proper place. After that I'm done, the last thing that you guys want to do, you want to clean your guys' solution. So clean your area once again. So just sterilize it again once again. So we're gonna clean it the last time. Okay, after it's done, I have a trash can near me. Okay, this is sterile again. And the way you want to dispose of your PPE, your protective personal equipment, you want to first start off with this. I'm gonna pull that out. You can just probably run it off. Okay, we're probably gonna utilize this again. So, and that'd be all, you guys. I hope you guys have a great day. Grab one glove and then press it under, and you will be okay. Thank you guys so much. Have a great day.